What's good, YouTube? This video is going to be about how to flirt sexually without coming on too strong. Disclaimer, this video is for those of you who are of appropriate age to be having sex or thinking about it. You also want to have general attraction established on both sides before you start flirting sexually. I may use some strong language in this video, so if you're sensitive, this will be the one to skip. With that said, I did a video last week about how sexually aggressive talk and behavior can intimidate some guys. Today I will talk about how to present your sexual attraction without looking thirsty or scaring some of the more conservative guys away. I'll use my own experience as an example. The truth is, women have always found me to be attractive. I'm just under 6'3", pretty muscular. Some people think I'm handsome. I'm also a pretty likable person with a good personality. I'm kind of an old soul. I say all that to say that I have heard it all from women who were bold enough to make their sexual attraction known to me. And to be honest, I have always found the more subtle and covert sexual hints to be much more palatable. The general rule of thumb with shy, conservative, or less experienced guys is not to say anything explicit. You can imply that you're aroused or that you're into certain things, but saying them outright is going to catch some men off guard. When it comes to sex talk, it's okay to beat around the bush. No pun intended. It makes a man's mind wander. For instance, I've been told on multiple occasions, "Kevin, you have some sexy ass pussy licking lips." And I'm always annoyed by it. Every fucking time. A better way of getting that same message across to me would be to do what some girls have done, which is get just outside of kissing range and say, "You have really nice lips." And after that, look down and away briefly while biting her lip, appearing to be imagining something. Then take a deep breath, smile, and change the subject. Just leave me hanging. This type of thing can make a man want you even more. That's because now he has to wonder what else you were thinking and wanted to say to him. Naturally, he'll visualize the other parts of your incomplete thought. The brain always has to fill in the blanks. It's human nature. It's not always what you say that builds sexual tension. It's what you leave unsaid. Starting romantic thoughts and then not finishing them will leave him daydreaming with a hard-on for long after you've gone. It also makes you seem less promiscuous. Giving a false sense of sexual inhibitions will make even an inexperienced man want to take charge of you sexually. Your perceived lack of confidence will give him confidence. This concept is so abstract, it's kind of hard to explain. But basically, beat around the bush sexually, but do so in your bedroom voice. In person, close the distance or break the touch barrier while implying about your sexual needs or preferences. Playing coy and being subtle. On the phone, slower speech patterns and deeper breaths make a man's mind wonder. Why is she breathing so hard? She wants the D. She must want the D. The intent being to actually let him see or hear you work through the sexual tension that you have for him. To, in so many words, get him to feel your sexual attraction for him. This transfers sexual energy effectively without you giving him the wrong idea by running your mouth and making yourself sound easy. Listen, I know this is too much for some of y'all, but lust is an emotion. Just as you can transfer anger and joy, you can transfer lust and sexual tension. It's like the concept of tantric sex, which means the weaving and expansion of sexual energy. Google it. Anyway, with some guys, you have to build the sexual tension to a point to where their lust for you overcomes their fear of you. Bragging about your sex game or how you ride it can make him anxious about underperforming. The type of guy I'm talking about here may not be the type of guy who fucks a lot of girls all the time. And while you don't want to come off as the type of girl who fucks a lot of guys all the time, you also don't want to appear asexual. Let him know you want the D by expressing your sexual tension but stopping just short of anything explicit. Let his mind fill in the blanks. Women can be very aggressive sometimes sexually. I've had some be very aggressive with me. These are a few things you don't want to do that have been done to me. I have had girls point out my dick print in my pants, make lewd comments about my lips, just start twerking in front of me, randomly pull out birth control pills and wave them at me, just flat out ask to fuck, finger themselves on the phone. The girl at one of my jobs rubs her boobs up against me. I've been flashed and the list goes on. My point is not to do any of that or say any of that. Have some class. While you don't want to appear as either of the extremes, you don't want to appear neutral either. You want the guy to know you're attracted to him. So flirt. Say everything but what you want from him. Stop just short of the 4-letter words. Stop just short of talking about your Kama Sutra collection or all the positions you've tried. Don't brag about how long you can ride it or if you've taken 2 at a time. That also happened to me. Buzzkill. Anyway, I think y'all get the point. Don't be afraid to display your sexuality. Just make sure it's not over the top and your method of displaying it fits the temperament of the man that you're trying to impress. That's all I got for now. Write me at kevhicktalksguyswithgirls@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram. I'll get with y'all later.